What the hell? Okay, people, welcome back to another Fwoosh Weekly, and as always, I am Robo. Now, if you remember to last week, there was a little bit of time travel involved. I had to record early because I was heading out of town, and you know my luck, it's me. It's always gonna happen. Before the episode actually went up, there was a lot of updates to the stuff I talked about in the episode. So, for this week's weekly, it is essentially last week's weekly with a new paint job. With new pictures, new information, solicitations actually hit. But that's okay, that's alright. It's toys, it's news, it's stuff to talk about. I couldn't be happier. First up, the Super7 Masters of the Universe William Stout collection. Like I talked about last week, they found a way around getting the actual movie rights for Masters of the Universe. So they're doing the movie designs, or close to movie designs, by getting the rights to the artist who did the designs for the movie. Does that make sense? But they posted updated pictures of the prototypes, or, well, I kind of feel like this is what the final product is actually going to look like. It looks a little bit more plastic. I feel like these are a little bit better than the first ones. He-Man looks a little bit more rough, but in a good way, if that makes any sense. The head, it's a little bit dirtier. I don't know, something's going on there. The copper metal parts on the standard Skeletor looks a little bit more pronounced. It stands out to my eye better than the old picture. Karg's face paint looks way more detailed, like they went back, put another base coat on, did a nicer dry brush. It just brings out that sculpted detail of the face. And then Golden God Skeletor, I can't remember what they called it. It's Golden God Skeletor to me. He looks a little bit better because there's more contrast between the different shades of gold on the body. And I don't know, looking at them all together, they just look more toyetic. Pre-orders are open right now until March 31st, and then they ship sometime in the summer. Exact same situation with Super 7's deluxe comic book Conan. It doesn't look like a lot has changed to the actual figure. They put him in an action pose, which makes it a little bit more tempting to me for whatever reason. Maybe it's like, oh, yeah, brr. They may have changed the face a little bit, made the eyes a little bit bigger, more pronounced. It stands out a little bit better. The rest, it looks kind of the same, but like I said, action pose. Last week, at the time I recorded, Bandai had only revealed on Instamashi the SH Figuarts Dragonball Zamasu. I talked about it, I talked about not knowing Dragon Ball at this point, and of course, they solicited it the next day. It comes with several sets of hands, a replacement huge arm, that's what they actually call it, matching neck piece to go along with the replacement huge arm, and 3 alternate faces. And then, of course, the big effect behind him. We knew the price was around $65, but now seeing that it comes with a replacement huge arm, I think that kind of justifies the price a little bit. This releases in August. Exact same situation for the Bandai SH Figuarts Iron Man Mark 20 Python armor. And I've said it several times. We saw this revealed in a magazine, we saw some teaser shots, now we get the full solicitation. I just dig on the black and gold. It's different, even though I do not remember this armor from the movie at all. Comes with several sets of hands, comes with some add-on parts for the shoulders, the arms, the hands, and it comes with some blast effects for either flying or shooting or whatever you want your Iron Man to do. $59, August. And then, of course, the one I've talked about the most on here, magazine scans, teaser pictures, solicitation, after the last time I talked about them, the SH Figuarts Star Wars Revenge of the Sith Yoda. Now, I made a couple of guesses on what was going to come with Yoda, and I was kind of wrong, and I'm not too proud to admit it. Now, it comes with the base body, SH Figuarts articulation. That's what I've been looking for in a Yoda. He comes with several sets of hands. He comes with 2 robes, and I'm saying that because that's what the solicitation says. 2 robes, one in action-y, flying through the air, one standing there being a badass. A cane, which he uses to throw off his enemies because he can actually jumpy, flippy all over the place. For those instances, he comes with a lightsaber, and then, of course, he comes with his Jedi Council chair. And when it comes to the chair, they picture another row, making 3 in all, of him in the sitting position, knees up, robe closed. The solicitation also says 2 alternate heads, but looking at the pictures, there's actually, well, I think there's actually 3, or there's something going on with one of the heads. There's the eyes closed concentrating look, there's the just calm looking forward, and then there's the calm looking to his left. And I hate it when Figuarts does this, when it's kind of, well, mostly the same face, just change in the eyes a little bit. Or brow angry, and then angrier. Or that one face, because it looks mostly the same, has moving eyeballs. I don't know. I would have liked to have seen an angrier lightsaber duel type face for Yoda instead of the... But at the end of the day, it is a Figuarts Yoda. I'm not going to bitch too much. I already put it up on pre-order. All the Figuarts I've talked about are Soul Web exclusives. They're only available through the Bandai Japan site to the Japanese market. So you have to go to a third-party seller like Nippon Yasan, Anime Export, My Combini, I think it is. Pay them, and then they pay for it, they receive it, they ship it to you. Yoda is $59, releases in August. This week we've seen the promotional shots for Diamond Select's Marvel Select Star Force Captain Marvel. Now, I haven't had a chance to see the movie yet. Traveling, just haven't made it to the theater, but I want to go. But judging from the action figures, I kinda like the green Star Force suit a little more than the standard Captain Marvel suit. That will probably change when I actually see the movie, but at this point, I dig on the Star Force. The figure comes with a base and Goose. I don't know if Goose is part of the actual base or if he comes off and he's just a little plastic slug. There's an alternate head for Captain Marvel, and this one actually looks more bored than most of the other companies' unmasked Captain Marvels. And then a big energy blast. Marvel Select has raised their MSRP to about $30, but if all the figures come with this much stuff, base, a cat, all the figures don't need to come with a cat, you know what I mean. Energy effects, alternate heads, I'm okay with the $30 price point, I guess. And it releases in the summer. Did I say that? If I didn't, I'll say it again. The Hasbro Walmart exclusive 2-pack of Avengers Infinity War Loki and Corvus Glaive has been popping in and out of pre-order this week. I got my pre-order in, $40. It says it ships March 31st. I should have it by April 2nd. We'll see how that goes. Walmart exclusives. You just never know what email you're going to get from them. Now, my plea to the Walton family is, when can I pre-order the Marvel Legends Binary Captain Marvel? Of course, I haven't gotten the Target exclusive Star Force Captain Marvel yet. I've got some catching up to do, apparently. The Kyoto Amazing Yamaguchi Marvel X-Men Gambit. Now, the Yamaguchi Twitter likes to tease figures as they're in production. Prototype, first shots from the factory, show off articulation, show off accessories. This time around, we're seeing the packaging for Gambit, and oh, they went above and beyond this time. Usually for the packaging of the Amazing Yamaguchi line, you pull the big flap, and on the small flaps on the inside, there's usually some printed stuff, some logos, some titles, some extra pictures of the character that you're getting in the box. This time around, they are printing playing cards that you can cut out and use with the figure. That is damn genius. The figure already comes with energized cards, plastic cards, and on top of that, you can cut these out, have extras here, or if you're getting the Marvel Legends Gambit on top of this, there's cards for him too. Just win, win, win all the way around. Now we need more Amazing Yamaguchi X-Men. Need some Nightcrawler, need some Beast, need some Colossus, just anybody, any and all. I could list X-Men for the next 20 minutes. Nobody wants to see that. Just say, all of them. I want all of them. Forgot which way I was standing. We're gonna go this way. Icon Heroes has solicited their Karate Kid Johnny Lawrence and Daniel LaRusso. Both of these look like pretty good action figures. I like the tempo, the deco work, the paint, the logos on them. They say it's 6-inch scale, so that's right in my wheelhouse. Both figures come with extra heads, extra hands. I just like options with my action figures, and I like it when all the heads are different enough to justify being different heads. Yoda. Most of all, the articulation looks sufficient. It looks like it's going to be nicely articulated, but the promotional shots do nothing to prove this point at all. Either somebody did not want to repose this figure, or it's the prototype, it's stuck in this pose, which is more likely. I saw these at Toy Fair in the Diamond booth, and I think it was this exact pose for both of them. Cha-cha! 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 Set to be released in the fourth quarter of this year, each figure costs $40 a piece. Icon Heroes is a smaller company. Who knows what they paid for this license? And actually, I don't have any experience with their previous figures. Was it... what was that show? Once Upon a Time. I was interested, but I don't even remember seeing them. They just kind of passed on by. And then, again, like last week when I revealed the articulated Icons Green Ninja, the next color that we're doing in the Refresh series, 4 ninjas, all new colors, we're gonna do a gray ninja. I just dig on gray. What can I say? That's stupid. We still have 2 colors left to reveal. It's pretty easy to guess if you follow us on social media. And for everybody asking, after this refresh of 4 colors, we're going to go back and rerun some of the more popular things from the first series. Definitely reds, probably arm packs, and we'll see what else happens. And that's it. It's good to be back on schedule, talking about toys. And it's Friday. It's weekly day. Now, if you want to see any of the pictures from the weekly, as always, I'll be posting those on the Fwoosh front page tomorrow, Saturday, depending on when you watch this. There you can click on the pictures, get them big, save them, whatever you do with your toy pictures. Who am I to judge? So if you enjoyed this Fwoosh Weekly, comment down there. Like over there somewhere. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'll catch you on the Fwoosh.